Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at some of the Pokemon that were leaked. We're going to kind of revisit this to see what they can learn, what their stats look like, and just kind of speculate and see what we have going on here. We're going to be taking a look at Annihilate, which is going to be Primeape's primal form. That's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be a fighting and ghost type. It's pretty cool like that. And then we're also going to be taking a look at Honedge, which is going to be going into AEGISLASH, which is going to be Ghost and Steel. That is also going to be pretty interesting. Now, for AEGISLASH, it does have two forms. It has its sword form and its shield form. So we're going to see the difference between both of those and the stats. And also, again, take a look at the moves. And I'm going to have to tell you, it's loaded up with great moves. This thing is going to be a beast because it has this form change that we can possibly see. So hopefully it's not, I don't think it's going to be two separate Pokemon. Maybe a split evolution. I don't know. I think you'll be able to kind of, do the form change, and it'll cost you Stardust and candies. But with that said, if you do enjoy this kind of content, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. I would have had this video up a lot sooner, but it's been one hell of a day. We got even more snow. It's absolutely insane. So I was trying to help a friend out and doing all this other stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. And I will be bringing you a Go Battle League video later today as well. So make sure you do have notifications on. With that said, let's go ahead and start this video off right about now. Starting this off with Honedge here. It's going to be a Steel and Ghost type. Now, funny enough for this thing, it actually has potential for the Great League as its combat power is going to be 1571, attack 135, defense 139, and then stamina 128. Okay, it's going to be weak to dark, fire, ghost, ground, resisting. This is incredible. This is the massive resistance list. Normal, poison, bug, dragon, fairy, fighting, flying, grass, ice, psychic, rock, and steel. That is going to be across the board for all of its evolutions. Okay, the moves that they do have it lined up for it, subject to change. I don't even know if these will stick. Fury Cutter and Tackle, charge moves, Iron Head, and Gyro Ball. Don't put too much stock into that. All right, now we have Doublade. Okay, or Doublade. That's how you say. There you go. So this one's actually pretty interesting. Steel and Ghost as well. Max combat power 2,761, attack 188, defense 206, and then stamina 153. You can look forward to the same resistances as it's going to be the same type. As far as the moves are concerned, again, don't put too much stock into what we're seeing here. Placeholders potentially. If this is what it's getting, then sucks. Fury Cutter, and it's the same moves basically. Now we're on to AEGISLASH with the hidden 666 on its shield. Subliminally. All right, now taking a look at its combat power, it is going to be at 1803 in its shield form. Okay, that's its shield form. It's got massive defense. We're going to go into more depth on the comparison of those stats. It's got Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon, Gyro Ball. Again, don't put stock into these moves right now. I just want to go over what we have going on and just going to look at this here. Annihilate. Now this one is going to be, yes, fighting and ghost. This thing has massive stamina. I did not realize that is actually loaded up on stamina. Max combat power is going to be 3,695, attack 220, defense 178, stamina 242. That's insane. That thing's going to have a lot of HP. It's going to be able to take a hit. And we're going to take a look at its weaknesses as well as potential moves here in a second. So weak to fairy, flying, ghost, and psychic, resisting bug, fighting, normal, poison, and rock. Okay, it's not so bad. It doesn't have a double weakness, so we don't have to really worry about, getting, absolutely eliminated with a couple of quick moves here. The moves that they have lined up for it, it does have counter, so that's going to, I do believe it'll get that. Low kick counter, ice punch, night slash, low sweep, and close combat. So you'll probably want to run Ice Punch Close Combat, Ice Punch Night Slash Close Combat. You're definitely never going to want to run Low Sweep. And you're always going to want to go with counter. So, hey, Annihilate. Let's go. That's a pretty sweet name too, right? Annihilate, or whatever, however you want to say it. So, I don't have too much attachment to these things because I didn't play the newer games, but I know a lot of people are big fans of these. And, newer editions, newer Pokemon leads to more fun in Go Battle League, maybe. I don't know. Busted ass Go Battle League. Taking a look at Lycanroc, and we'll do a comparison with the stats as well. What is changing is it actually has slightly more attack than the forms that we do currently have. Weak to fighting, grass ground. Okay, we're skipping that, I guess. All right, Sucker Punch, Rock Throw, and counter for the quick moves. Stone Edge, Iron Head, Crunch, and Trailblaze potentially for the moves that it does have here. And that's looking pretty good. All right, now what we're going to take a look at is the shield form. We're going to go ahead and see what moves. Between the blade and shield, they're the same moves, okay? So there's not like a massive difference. I will go over it so you can see it, but same moves all around, okay? So taking a look at AEGISLASH, Okay, that's how I'm going to be saying it. All right, yep. We do have Fury Cutter, Iron Head, King Shield. I mean, a lot of these moves haven't been implemented yet. Night Slash, Shadow Sneak, Tackle Slash. I mean, those. What do we have for actual Pokemon Go? There's Hyper Beam, which you don't want. Giga Impact, okay. Rock Slide, there's something good. Brick Break, Shadow Claw, there it is. You wanted to see that. Shadow freaking Claw, that's pretty much all you wanted to know. All right, also it has Psycho Cut, which is also pretty amazing as well. Air Slash, Brutal Swing, looking good. And then we also have Shadow Ball. Of course it does. Close Combat, Flash Cannon, Iron Head. Let's just hope it doesn't give it nuke moves. I mean, if it... this thing has so much potential, but you know how it is. They're not going to completely screw it forever. They will probably at first. They might roll it out very nice with all the moves that we want to see. Maybe a couple there that we want to see. Shadow Claw included. We'll have to see. Maybe with Shadow Sneak or something like that. But over time, they will enhance it. They will make it better and improve the move pool. You already know what it is. This is going to get a community day. So let's put that out there right now. AEGISLASH, Hone, it's going to get a community day. Okay, so... who knows when though? Probably in a couple of years because it's not even in the damn game yet. So look forward to this in 2024 in the first quarter, I do believe. All right, so same moves for the Sword version, okay? So what one do you want to run and what do the stats look like in comparison? We're going to take a look at that here in a little bit. They didn't have it on GoHub for the Sword version for the stats, so we did have to go over to Game Press, in which they did have the stats, and it's pretty much a flip from the defense and attack. That's it. I mean, they're just flipping on their heads there. Yeah, so we're going down the moves here again. There's really no need for me to do this, so we're going to go ahead and just get to Annihilate's moves. All right, there we go. We'll start it right here. All right, so let's see what Annihilate has going on here for it. This is also going to be coming around, I do believe, first quarter of 2024. All right, so we're going to be seeing Counter, Scratch. I'm going to try to just call out the moves that we just actually have in the game. Cross Chop. Can't talk today. Cross Chop, Close Combat, Outrage. Might give it Final Gambit. That's not in the game yet, but there's a lot of potential, man. This game is going to be forever. The only thing that they need to do now is get their asses together, get their act together, and fix some of the bugs here because it's driving us crazy. Shadow Punch. Okay, that's a pretty good move to have there, right? You're gonna get stabbed as well. We already seen Counter, Night Slash, very good. Okay, go ahead and move down. This is at a ×2 speed. No, it's not. It's at its slowest. Oh my gosh. All right. So we also have Bulldoze, Rock Tomb, Night Slash, Low Sweep, Dig. U-turn's not here yet. That'd be nice if we were discussing what could U-turn do. Potentially, I don't know, your switch clock. It'll lower your switch clock timer or something like that. We were saying Shadow Claw, Body Slam, that's good. Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch. Okay, this thing is loaded. Drain Punch, yeah, this is nuts. Poison Jab, Rock Slide, Gunk Shot, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Phantom Force, that's not here yet. Giga Impact, Outrage, Overheat, Focus Blast, Hyper Beam, Thunder, Close Combat. That is Annihilate. Annihilate. All right, whatever, however you like to say it. But this thing is absolutely stacked and loaded up with freaking moves. That is pretty incredible. All right, so as we do come to the end of this, now we're going to go ahead and take a look at AEGISLASH. I'm going to put it up on screen here as this video is getting a little long. All right, so for the shield form, its attack is going to be at 97, okay, and then its defense is going to be at a freaking 291. And its stamina stays at 155 between both forms. All right, so like I said, they just flip on their head as far as the attack and the defense are concerned there. So for the sword form, it's going to have an attack of a whopping 291. And then a very low defense is going to be a glass cannon of 97. So they're just flipping. So that is the difference between them. They do learn both of the same moves. How they will change forms is probably going to be candy. They might come up with a special system for it. I don't know. We'll have to see. They're always trying to put in these little random gimmicks, which is okay. It shakes up the game and it makes it nice. But I just wanted to bring you that there. One more thing I guess we can go over. We're hitting about the 10-minute mark here. Let's see. We have the Lichen Rocks. So Dusk is the one that we need, the final one. Probably might get a community day. I'm not going to say it's going to be one because we kind of got the leaks. I think they're just going to release it and we'll get a community day sometime in the future. All right, so midday, the CP is going to, combat power is going to be 3,027. For the dusk, it's going to be 3,054. And then for the midnight, that's going to be the highest at 3,102. So as far as the attacks, the highest one is going to be the dusk, which is the one that we do not have yet. And that is going to be sitting at 234, while the midday is going to be sitting at 231, and the midnight is going to be sitting at 218. So, you know, very, very minor differences between these two or three here. And then when it comes to the defense, there's just 1 point between the midday and the dusk. And then when it comes down to the midnight, that one's got the highest defense. All right, there you have it, folks. I just wanted to bring you a little bit of a sneak peek, some fun stuff regarding the future Pokemon here, and I thought we'd just go over the moves and just take a look at the stats and kind of like bring it to your forefront for you to think about. But anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.